So you it's your boy King Tyson. I'm back for it. To it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as you always. Watch the full video. Roll to 100K.
Cenat girlfriend GiGi and Brooklyn Froze both spoke out after the situation with TeTe. If you're not caught up on that story, the link is popping up as well as is down below. But GiGi and Brooklyn both apologized again, and they both told their side to the situation. Now, before I play their clips, TeTe also spoke out.
Before the video really plays, I feel like they need to stop explaining themselves. At this point, y'all already know what's understood. Don't need to be explained. Y'all already explained to each other. Y'all already apologized. Y'all already came to the conclusion. That's it. You're not going to please the internet. That's the thing. And the internet, because one thing about it, we already know the internet has two sides. Like, it's going to say either y'all should have, no, y'all should have got rowdy, or the smart one say, hey, y'all probably could have walked away, could have muted it, could have done something a little different, but for sure getting rowdy was the thing. But stop explaining yourself. Y'all have nothing to explain to the internet. Once y'all apologize to TT, that's all that matters.
That link is popping up as well as is down below. If you have not seen TeTe video yet, definitely go check that out because Brooklyn and GiGi also respond to TeTe's video as well. Y'all leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking when it comes to that. And until next time, peace.
Say that, but damn, look, like y'all want me to slap the nigga? Like that's just not me. That's just not me. But I did correct them, but I didn't want to turn a funny situation or like something that I thought was funny into something serious. Cause at the end of the day, I'm streaming at the same time. I'm with my PR, I'm with my publicist. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We're in public. We have no security, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really know what to do in that situation for real. Like this was the first time.
Like look at GG head and look at this dude's size. Y'all really wanted them to do something? Look at the height from him versus the height to Brooklyn. Y'all really wanted them to do something to him. Bro, the best thing was to try to walk away. And then he probably did how faded he seemed to me, he more likely would have followed them. That's why I say for sure they needed security.
It's ever happened to me. This is the first time I've ever went out without security. Like I'm late already to the fucking thing. I'm just trying to get content, you know what I'm saying? But she felt like I could have stepped up. And she was explaining to me like how she felt. And I apologize for that because at the end of the day, my intentions were never to make somebody feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, like, I'm not mean. Like the way that people are trying to say I'm mean, like I'm not mean. Like I'm a great friend. A great friend. I'll do anything for my friends, bro. Both of my friends had birthdays at the same time. I tried to make both of their birthdays as special as possible. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I don't like. Don't try to portray me like I'm like the world. The world trying to portray me like I'm not a good friend. At the moment, I did something that wasn't okay. But that doesn't mean my intentions weren't. It was never about the outfit. Can we stop making it about the outfit? It was never about the outfit. Bro, I was telling Titi she looked amazing all night. She did something to her hair for the first time and she ate. Something I definitely couldn't pull that shit off. Shit. You be shitting me. I could not pull that shit off. I would not be able to.
Again, the outfit wasn't bad. The hair wasn't bad. It was different. It was to me, I see it like I don't know. I want to say like an older person style, but that might sound bad. But it was unique for her, especially for her, her little small head. But like I said before, TeTe is again. I said it before. TeTe is again like the girl from Grownish, the creativeness, the unique style, the unique like putting pieces together. Like that's TeTe in real life. Again, that don't make what he was doing right. But I'm just saying that so y'all see that, all right, she's gonna come different. She's not gonna be like everybody else, which is a great thing. Y'all making it seem like TeTe, Brooklyn and GiGi was horrible friends and like their whole friendship. This is one moment. That's why I said like that live streaming thing, like it's cool. Get the money, run it up, it's a new wave. But boy, It's gonna hurt a lot of people, bro. It's gonna hurt a lot of people because it's live. You can't delete it. It's done. People seen it, especially with what type of fan base they have. It's being clipped as they're streaming. So they gotta be careful with that, man.
That shit off. She ate. When I tell y'all she ate, and
like I said, it was making us look like we were laughing at her, and that was never the situation. I 100% take accountability for laughing in a situation that I felt was more so of a lighthearted situation. And at the time that it was occurring, TeTe was laughing, Brooklyn was laughing, I was laughing, we were all laughing. How do I stop doing this? Don't show for 10 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. It just keeps popping up. But TeTe was laughing, I was laughing, Brooklyn was laughing. Everybody was, oh my gosh. Everybody was laughing. So it kind of just made the environment more comfortable to laugh more than anything. I didn't get that TeTe was being defensive, so it didn't make me feel like I should have been defensive. But once I stepped out the camera, I looked at the chat and I remember I seen somebody saying like, nah, he was being weird. Somebody was like, nah, he being weird. He being weird. He being weird. So my natural instinct, like my first thing to do was, make sure TeTe's okay. Like I just had to make sure she was fine. And I go up to TeTe, I'm like, TeTe, are you cool? Like, are you sure you're good? Like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, like I'm okay. You know, she made it to us like she was okay. Brooklyn asked her if she's okay. And yeah, we go to the car after that and we're talking about it a little bit. You know, I seen some people saying like I was laughing at the clip. No, I wasn't laughing at the clip. Brooklyn had made us aware that we were getting hate because of the incident. And once I seen the clip, I was just reading the comments. And the comments, of course, was given what they've been given these past 5 days. And yeah, as soon as Brooklyn ended stream,
like I said, I think the thing that made it worse was the internet. In the moment, they probably was again like, all right. The part for him that made it extra was that he kept going. Like, all right, you made the joke. She responded to it, and then you kept going. Then you started adding, I have a wife, and you're not on my pay grade, and like, bro, what are you talking about now? Like, now you're going. That's when it's like now you're going too far, bro. Going too far now. It's like, again, the internet just wanted them to get rowdy, and again, that would have been a very bad move.
my main concern was just making sure TeTe's okay, because I know how the internet can perceive certain things or change people's perspective on certain things. But the whole time
That's
we
why I
went
said
out
the
to
internet
eat,
made it worse.
she was saying like, nah, I'm okay. I kept asking her like, you sure? Like, you know, like I was asking her how she felt ultimately about the situation that happened, or about the clips that are being clipped and just how it looks. And she was just saying like, you know, it's fine. Like, it's the internet is gonna do what the internet does, and that is, you know, this. So OMG. So I'm like, okay. And it kind of just made me feel better, because like I said, my main concern was making sure TeTe was okay. So me knowing TeTe's okay, I'm not going to really, what's the word? Like, I'm not gonna let what other people are saying or other people's perspective on the situation, like, make me feel away. If the person that it happened to is not feeling away, it's not gonna make me feel away. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I also seen the clip where people was saying when we were by the alcohol situation, they were saying that I moved out the way because TeTe was right there. And that was never the case. From the start of the stream to the end of the stream, I was trying my best to not be in the stream or just minimize my streaming time because of stuff like this. It's like the past few months, y'all know, the past few months that I've been showing my face on the internet, people tend to clip everything that I do. It's like I can't.
That is true, man.
Sorry, I can't.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, my first time ever seeing her was, on this channel, and it was with the I always forget her name, but the little altercation moment. Now after that, I done seen her 1,000 times on the internet, 1,000 times, bruh. And especially once her and Cenat announced that they were together, it's clip after clip after clip after clip, like every single moment. But it's because I think it's because you're with God now. Because I was already seeing him in all these different clips. So now that you're with him, you just added into him. Like I've never seen the Shade Room poster, and then once her and Cenat announced that they were together, oh, GiGi with the Fashion Nova, like what? They just announced it like 5 hours ago. Y'all already posted this girl, and then she's getting a gang of hate comments because they're one and two. Like y'all ain't never posted her. Why y'all posting her now?
Like, do nothing without getting clipped. So instead of just not going and enjoying my time with my friends, I'm going to try my best to stay out the camera. And that's just what I thought I was doing, but I guess I wasn't doing it good enough. Yeah, it was never nothing against TeTe. Like, I never felt the way towards TeTe. I never had a reason to feel the way towards TeTe. I'm not even that type of girl. The type of girl that y'all try to make me out to be. And it's really like sad that y'all do that. It's really, 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 really sad. But it is what it is. I know TeTe had came and told y'all that she felt the way. I just wanted to say, like, I didn't know that. TeTe told us the next day, right before I left, she said, only thing that kind of made her feel away was the man coming back. And I assumed that's when he came back to apologize to her. So I asked her, I said, is there anything we did that made her feel away? And she said no. Mind you, when we went out to eat that same night, I had apologized to TeTe. I was like, TeTe, listen, I know how, things can change, like people's feelings can change. And I just wanted to apologize just in case anything did rub her wrong. Even though she was telling me like, nah, like everything's good. I just wanted to apologize just in case. Like, I'm sorry. Where was I at? Oh, so yeah, she got on live and she talked to y'all and she told y'all that she felt like humiliated and things like that, which I don't know if her seeing the clips on TikTok or her just seeing the clips period or seeing people's responses to things kind of changed her outlook on the situation, because like I told y'all, she told me like she was perfectly fine. I don't know if that kind of changed her outlook on the situation.
Again, I think it was the internet. Yeah, it's like it's all the tags in a multiple clips over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like, God, bruh, can y'all stop? I think the internet made it worse, bruh.
But she's human, so I'm not even here to say like, oh, she's wrong for feeling how she feels. She definitely
bad moment and made it worse.
Anyway, like her feelings are 100% valid. Like if that's how she felt, that's how she felt. I just wish she would have had,
especially when you got all these people saying, "Oh, if my friends would have been there, my friends would have did this. Me and my friends would have did this. Me and my friends would have did this." That makes the person feel like, "Damn, my friends not truly my friends. Like my friends, they never did that." Like especially when you got thousands of people saying all the different versions of what their friends might have did, and I guarantee half the people would have said, "My friends would have swung. My friends would have got to talking." Again, ladies, if y'all would do that with other females, don't do that with men. That's not a good situation, man. I'm telling you, like, yeah, every man is not the type of dude that's gonna put hands on you, but some are. And again, I think that dude was faded. I think he was faded and trying to put on for the camera. Again, neither one of them makes it right, but y'all making the situation bigger than what it needs to be. But that's because it was live. If that would have been a regular vlog, that would have been clipped out and nobody would have saw it.
A conversation with me before me just finding out on the internet, because that's how I found out how she felt. And when I found that out, I was like, damn, like I didn't know. I was unaware of those feelings, because every time I asked probably 101 times, it was, no, I feel fine, I'm perfectly fine, like, like it didn't bother me or whatever. I know her and Brooklyn had a talk, and Brooklyn told me that when they had a talk, they talked about their situation, I guess, or their relationship But she also said that TeTe was completely fine still. Like, TeTe don't feel away and everything. I just kept checking on TeTe even when I got home. So yeah, and yeah, like, I think that's really all I have to say. But yeah, it's nothing against. I hate that y'all try to make it seem like it's something against TeTe, or we were laughing at TeTe the whole night, the whole day. Before we even sparked the stream, we was telling TeTe how good she looked.
I guarantee it's that. Uh, it's that moment, and then y'all using the difference in color. I guarantee it, bro. Y'all know how the internet is. TT dark skin, and GiGi in Brooklyn's light skin. Y'all make it. Y'all trying to make it. Oh, they're not really your friends. They don't care about you because of that moment. Did with them two things. I guarantee it, bro. Like, I gotta stop with that.
TeTe came out and showed us her outfit. We hyped her outfit up. Like, what? Like, I just don't understand how people are trying to make this seem like we were laughing at her rather than laughing at him and how crazy he looks. People saying like, oh, you were side-eyeing her. I never side-eye her. If you pay attention, I'm looking at the dude. He looks crazy. Like, you feel, I just felt like it was a silly situation that turned out not to be. And like I said, I apologize to TeTe before any of this even happened, before any of this even goddamn stirred up the way it did. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Like, I just wanted to say my side, my piece. I'm not a mean girl. If you watch my videos, or if you watch me or anything, I know I'm not on the internet as much as everybody else, and that's for the reasons that I stated, but I'm not a mean girl. I'm not even into that. I don't even condone in being mean to girls, and I don't know why the internet tries to make me out to be a mean person. Like, that's what really be bothering me.
Light skin.
That's it.
GiGi did apologize.
That's the narrative.
Brooklyn did apologize, y'all. She did apologize. We had a talk, and yeah. Where did you get the wig? It is not a wig. Fun fact. It's not a wig. It's a quick wig. Low key though, this really, like, I really did my shit with this one because I had 10-inch hair, and I just kind of like
Again, look, you gotta have, for the short hair, whether it's this style or whether you going bald, you gotta have the right face to pull it off. The TT has the right face. If she pulled it off, it does not look bad. I don't see this like, oh my god, like this wouldn't be. This is not a. It's not a 4. It's not a 5. I get the style. I give it 7.5 out. Probably an 8. Probably an 8.
never did this before, so I just glued it. And then I started going like right here. I did like 2 little pieces right here just for like the sideburns. Then I started going like this, and then I remember back in the day, my sister used to be a hairstylist, so I started like taking the little notes here and there. And I know how to do like this part. So you have to take like the
Crazy, she did it herself. That's crazy.
And then roll it up in like a little ball, not a ball, but like a flat ball, and then you have to flatten it, and then you have to, but I think I got Coachella and Rolling Loud switched, because I looked up some things on TikTok. That's why I dressed so loud, because like I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Until I went there, and everyone was kind of like regular. Like it was like everyone dressed just like an everyday thing. But when I look it up, people had like glitter on their face. People had crazy hairstyles.
Yeah, she for sure. Yeah, you for sure mix up the two things. Coachella is like a rave type of vibe. Rolling Loud is just Rolling Loud, regular. Yeah, for sure, 2 different things.
Go in there.
Yeah.
But everybody ain't gonna do that. Like me, I'll pull up in some Nike tech. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, back in the day, they used to go crazy. Because when I
look
it up, last year, I think they did better, and people like popped out more. I just said it.
Oh.
Yeah, she for sure mixing up a rave with Rolling Roll Loud is hip hop. Uh, Rave is like rock, pop, and probably some hip hop stars, but it's a more turned up type of moment, bro. Where you got uh like dust and smoke everywhere, like like the color smoke, like it's everywhere. I've never been, but I've seen clips and videos. But for sure, again, they need to stop explaining themselves to the internet, because the internet is going to always keep questioning, because you're never going to be able to please the internet, and you shouldn't be aiming to. So therefore, as long as y'all are still good, y'all talked about it that day, y'all talked about it the next day, y'all all apologize, y'all all good. That's all that matters. That's y'all friendship. Nobody for the internet knows y'all personally. And again, all the girls that saying they would have did this, they would have did that. That's cool, but just don't let the thing that you're saying be that you would have swung, because again, that would be a very, very bad moment. Very bad. Y'all would have for sure turned that. I don't want to say not bad moment or slightly bad moment, but y'all would have took that moment and made it 1,000%, 1,000% worse. Somebody would have been going to jail, especially lady. Just because you're a female doesn't mean that you won't go to jail if you swing. You swung first, especially that's a charge. You're going to jail. Is it worth it because this man is running his mouth? No.